Well, welcome to Learn Golf with Cassie. This is our end of year montage of great shots around the golf course. This was January 2020. Cassie showing us how to play lovely drive, wedge in, and there's going to be a lot of birdies. This unfortunately wasn't the one, but there'll be a lot of birdies we're watching. So it's early in the year. Cassie was hitting some really top quality shots. If you've been watching throughout the year, you've seen these. This is one of her favourite holes. Again, almost rolled in another one. The shorter par 3 here, another favourite hole. Just knocking on a wedge there, having another chance for birdie. And another very nice hole for her there. So we're starting off with a few pars in a row. This was actually at Chinese New Year. We played a new course, Taipei golf course. This was a nice little wedge in there. We actually had a very cold and slow day there, if you've watched that video. But Cassie played some great shots, and this was one of the great escapes. From above the green, she plays an amazing little lobby shot there, and holds it out to save a few shots there. This is now in about May. We're at Jade Garden, and now we're going to start the Birdie Fest. Little par 3 here, and you can see there's a little bit of ground water still because we started very early, but that was a lovely birdie. Very happy. And on the same round, I think this was the 16th hole, knocks a very solid drive up the middle, and she's about to follow that with, I believe this was an 8-iron. Really good swing, such a good tempo at this moment and good balance. Came up a couple of yards short, and this is now playing a shot we worked on very hard all year. The little no-risk chip shot. Bang, birdie, awesome. She was very happy with that, as were we both. And there's a couple of little shots with me on here as well. This is Coach Dad. This is me to do a follow-up chip-in birdie as well. So we were both a bit happy with that. This is now in the middle of the year. About May, we had a lot of rain this year, so sunny days were few and far between, but this was one of them. This was a really good swing. Again, you can see when she's got good balance on finish, we have good shots, and this was only 4 feet for her birdie. Another good birdie with our friend Murray there today. That certainly deserved a high five. Now, in April, she joined a competition, a girls' competition. Cassie is on the left. We were still in masks at this time. And this was actually at Gold Coast. This is our own home course. And she did really well. She came 6th, little gift and certificate. Played 2 very nice days of golf. And then we went on holiday. And this was our round in Sweden. Osterak was par 3, a very nice course. Lots of interesting holes. This was one of them. An island green. And, even a completely unknown course, she almost made a birdie. Slightly later, this is 17th, another island green. That was a 7-iron. And this one was actually even closer. You can see it just landing there now. It was amazing. Unfortunately, a little bit of a jab at the putt, but still a very nice par. We're back in England now, and this is at Oaks Centre. This is actually the handicap 1, and she smacks a nice drive. This is a 7-iron, and just drawing into the green. It's actually a very difficult green to hit, this one, so we were very happy with the shot. And good for pace. Just a little bit left, but no problem. A very solid par on the most difficult hole on the course, so well done. We'll see a lot of smiling Cassies, that's what we like to see, smiling Cassies. Par 3 at Surrey National. She made quite a few pars this day. We had some big numbers. The rough was very penal, but this was on the 3rd hole. Nice little chip down the hill and a very nice putt, dead centre. And we follow this on the very next hole at Surrey National. Slightly push drive, but that's the place you need to miss on this hole. You cannot go left. Takes the hybrid. She's just gone long right. Again, you don't want to miss left, so this was a very, very nice little chip and putt, and she used all the contours of the green. And the short game's been very solid this year. And just to follow that great chip with a lovely putt. Very nice. And we're now in Coulsdon Manor, par 5. I'm showing this one because from not a great drive, she makes an amazing recovery. She takes 7 right over that oak tree, and then she's going to hit her hybrid right into the edge of the green from about 180. Really nice shot, and just a very smart little chip there, and a good par, and it was a very nice high five that girl. We're now on the very hottest day in record in England. There's a par 3 at Addington Court, the old course, and this is back on the birdie train. It was 40 degrees this day, and she made a fabulous birdie, and she followed it on the back 9 with another one. This actually is a tricky hole too. I think she was taking 7-iron. She puts it right over the flag, and she decides to putt this one, and why not when you can do that? Awesome. 2 birdies in that round on a really hot day. And now this is probably the round of the year. We're at Farley Golf Course, playing this course for the first time, par 3. She just put it over the left edge bunker. She has a tissue up her nose because she's got a nosebleed, and this is for a birdie. And if you watch this round, you'll know it went in. Awesome. So that was a birdie, and this is the round that Cassie shot and broke 80. So we're joining her on the last 2 holes. She played great golf, shot a 39 on the front 9. It was crazy good. She gets herself into a spot bother on this 17th and hacks it out of the long wispy grass. So she's got to make a couple of pars to put herself safe. And this was an amazing wedge. She just puts it right over the flag, and you'll see she's got a tricky, speedy little putt down the hill. I mean, that's only 7 feet, but look at how lightly she touched it. So that was par at 17, and she didn't know this at the time, but as we hit the 18th here, par 5, she needs a par to break 80. So it was a good drive. We've gone hybrid for our second. It's a good strike. It squirts right a little bit, and she knows that. There's those trees on the right, but she's short. This was a fabulous little pitch shot. I was so happy with it. I wasn't even watching the landing. She's now got a chance for birdie. This would be for 78, and she did a great job. And this was there was the birdie flying away. Taps that in for a par, and that is a big smile for Cassie. A big high five, because that we know breaks 80. That was one of our key goals for the year, and she is enjoying golf this summer. Awesome job, honey. We're playing at Bletchingley next, and as you can see, it was an extremely dry day. She hit an absolute monster drive down there. She was hitting some drives over 250, 270. This is a par 5, hybrid to the green. Another good shot just over the back. Everything was rolling very hard. A very nice little flop shot up there, giving herself another good chance for birdie. And we'll accept a par there. And we're back on Coulsdon Manor. This was our last round of the year on holiday, and she's got a tricky par 4, this little dogleg. Good drive up with a hybrid. She's dropped that in with, I think it was a 9-iron. Really, really great shot using the contours of the green, and she's just got 3 feet. And a lovely little birdie. Well done, that really was a great hole for Cassie. And we join her on the 17th, which is going to be another good hole. She played great this whole round. Actually, her putting should have got her more birdies, but it wasn't to be. That one's just slipped out to the right behind an oak tree, but now check out this little pitch rather. She lands it short and rolls it right up toward the flag. Yep, just under the tree, but nice. And then we've got this for a birdie, and that actually closed the door on the match as well. And she shot an 85 there. Now when we got back to Taiwan, we found out that she has to play off the white tees for her age group after August. So we started playing off the white tees at Gold Coast, our club. This is a par 5, long par 5. Put herself in good position. Just got maybe an 8-iron left. This is a long par 5 for her. She puts it right over the flag here. It was a really fabulous shot. It just came in a bit long. No problem. Give it a good roll. Tiny bit short there. Her putting's been so much better this year though. She doesn't sway so much and the ball's going in a lot more as a consequence. Awesome par there. Another par 5 from the whites, and it's adding at least 60-70 yards. She plays a 7-iron over the corner. There's water all the way through there, so she played a smart play, drive 7-iron and 7-iron. So it's drive 7-iron, 7-iron. Just drags this one a tiny bit, but her bunker play, I mean, honestly, she's better at bunkers than I am now. That was such a good bunker shot, and so she's got to tap that in for another par. We've still got a bit of work to do on these ones. That was a nice authoritative shot, and he's still off the whites here. Another par 5. And even though she's off the whites, she's taking hybrid here for position. Put it in the corner. Taking the safe route to the right of there. Left is OB. Puts it again in a good position. We're playing the left green today. 7-iron. Pretty close. This is almost on. It's a difficult flag and a difficult green to get to because it's right tucked around the corner. Plays a little pop and run. Really nice shot there. And then rolls this in for par. So that's 3 par 5s that she's made pars on the whites. And we're going to finish off today with the 13th hole off the whites. Not her best second shot there, but she's up by the green. You've got to be up by the green in 2 in order to give yourself a chance. And this is bunker shot. And my goodness, she holes out from the bunker there for a birdie.
So, coming up to the green, there's that bunker right there for my second hybrid shot, a bit left. So I don't know, I just slammed it right into the hole.
It was a really good bunker shot. One of many good bunker shots